Hi, I'm Anthony from learningtoplaytheguitar.net. In this video we're going to look at several ways to tune your guitar. So guitars are normally tuned to what's called standard tuning, and the tuning of these particular notes for each string are E on the 6th string, A on the 5th string, D on the 4th string, G on the 3rd string, B on the 2nd string, and E on the 1st string. One way to tune the guitar is to use an electronic tuner. This one in particular uses a microphone to pick up the sound. As you can see, the needle is moving around as I talk, trying to work out what note I might be talking in. So to use this, we basically will turn the thing on as it's on right now, pluck a note, like for example I'm going to pluck the 6th E string now. And in this case it's picked up E and it's given me a beep. This particular model beeps when he's happy. Next string is the 5th or the A string. A little bit out, so I'll just tighten it up again, and the idea is to get the needle right into the middle and then I'll be in tune. There you go, there's A, as you can see on the side there. Now the 4th string is D. Just tighten that up a little bit again, it's just a little bit out of tune here. That's D. Next string, the 3rd string is G, so the 3rd string up from the floor. Yep, that's in tune. 2nd string up from the floor is B. Just a little bit out of tune there. So a little bit sharp, as I say, so that's the hash symbol there. So there you go, that's B. And the last string, the 1st string, the one near the floor, the thin E string, is here. And that's in tune as well. So the idea of tuning is the sharp symbol, which is the hash symbol there on the right, is when we make the string too tight. And the flat symbol, the little B there, is when the string is too loose, it's not in tune. So these tuners are very good. The trick with these though is you have to be very quiet as you tune. As you noticed probably before when I was talking and trying to tune a little bit, it gets a bit confused, so you have to be fairly quiet using these tuners. You can plug them in with a guitar lead if you're using an electric guitar, and that eliminates that problem. So you're just using the electronic system there to pick up the sound versus having to rely on the microphone and picking up the sound in the room. So when you're in a noisy environment, they're very hard to use if you don't have a guitar lead to plug into them. One other thing to be aware of here when using these tuners is to ensure that you don't tune your, say for example, your D string to D sharp. So if I'm going to play D again, just for a moment, you'll see in the left hand corner there it says D on the screen, which is the note we want to tune to. But if you're not careful and you try to tune too far, I'm going to now jump into D sharp territory, so that's the next note up from D is D sharp, and so I think, oh yeah, I'm tuning to D, and it'll be alright and happy there on D sharp. The trouble is that it's going to sound very wrong when I play a chord, so now I'm going to play the E major chord and just have a listen. It sounds a little bit wrong because I'm playing one of my strings is actually tuned to D sharp when it should be tuned to D, so just watching that little hash sharp symbol there in the corner, we don't want that. We want to go all the way down to the next level. D, there now it says D in the corner, that's what I want. And now, whoop. Almost there. Now it's tuned to D. So now when I play the E major chord again, it will sound nice and in tune. So that's that type of tuner. The next type of tuner we'll look at is the clip-on electronic tuner, which in some ways has some advantages over this type of tuner. Okay, the other type of electronic tuner is the clip-on guitar tuner. So this just clips onto the headstock here, just a little clip, as you can hopefully see there. Simply clips onto the headstock, electric or acoustic guitar, or even bass guitar, it doesn't really matter, as long as it picks up the vibration from the guitar when I pluck a string. So the good thing about this one in particular is I don't have to be quiet. I can be in a noisy room like with a band or doing a gig or whatever's happening, background noise can be happening and it will still allow me to be in tune, versus the other microphone type tuner, it had to be in a quiet environment, and here I can be talking as I tune up. So this one works much the same way with the E, my 6th string there, I'm going to go again for the A for the A string, D for the D string, G for the G string, B for the B string, and E for my E string there. So again, just watching too that when we're tuning up, that for example we'll do it on the G string now that G is tuning to G and not crank, if I go too far. G sharp there, so in the corner you can see a little hash symbol pointing my finger there, and that means we're actually tuning to G sharp, which if I think, oh yeah, I'm tuning to G, aren't I? And I'll tune along, and you get the thing in tune. You think it's perfectly in tune, then I might play say a D chord. Ooh, it's going to sound very wrong because the G string is actually tuned to G sharp, so we need to then fix that and make sure it's down one note, and it'll flip. That sharp symbol will disappear in a second. Now we're in the G territory area, and we'll just tune that nicely to G. So there you go, that's proper G. So when I play my D chord again, it's going to sound like D should sound. On the guitar, there's a more traditional way of tuning that doesn't rely on having to use an electronic tuner, but it does rely on you having to use your ear. So it does take a bit of practice to develop what's called oral skills or ear training to hear that you're in tune. But as we'll go through, we'll sort of show you how this works, of course. So on the guitar, the same notes are present in several spots on the guitar neck. So using the idea of this, we're able to tune one string to another and then get the guitar in tune with itself. So on the E string, the 6th string here, I'll just move my hand over so you can see we're plucking the 6th string. If we go up, open 1, 2, 3, 4, and now on the 5th fret here where my dot is, you can see I've got a dot here. This note is A, which is the same as the A string here, so it's actually the same note. So the idea is that these two notes should sound the same. Move my fingers out of the way there. So if we're slightly out of tune, I might just make the A string what's got a bit flat, so just loosen it off a bit, and it doesn't sound quite right. So I'll just move my hand over here, and yeah, that sounds in tune. So you sort of hit both, and then make sure that they're in tune with each other. So it's not quite as accurate as electronic tune, but as you get more developed with your sense of hearing, you can hear that these are the same two notes and your guitar should be in tune. So that the magic spots on the guitar neck to do this is that you have a 5th fret on the E string is the same as the open 5th string, so that is A and an A. We move our finger over to the 5th fret on the A string. This note here is D, which is the same as the next door D string on the 4th string. Move the finger over again on the 5th fret of the D string now. That note there is G, which matches open G here. I'm plucking the 3rd string. So G and G. Now the pattern gets broken here because the way the guitar is tuned in what's called standard tuning is the 4th fret of the B string, sorry, of the G string now, is a B note, which is what I meant to say, is B, which also matches now the 2nd string. B and B, so 2 B's there, and the last one goes back to your 5th fret, which is E on the B string, the 2nd string here, which is the same as the 1st string E. So you got your 2 A's, you got your 2 D's, your 2 G's, your 2 B's, and 2 E's. So again, these notes should sound in tune. So for example, this one more time, I'll deliberately put my E string, my 1st string, out of tune here. Oops. So that one's something out of tune. So now I put my finger on the 5th fret of the B string that's playing E. Let that ring out. Pluck that one too. And then just move it around until they sound the same, hopefully. And we're in tune, so hopefully have a nice sounding G chord, for example.